All right, since it's been about a day since the absolute bombs that Disney were throwing at us, plus DC have given us some really good trailers, here are going to be my thoughts on each panel and what I thought about them. Let's start off with the shorter one, DC. We got a new Shazam trailer, and if you saw my other video, I said it was decent. You know, this movie, that trailer reminded me of everything that I loved about the first Shazam movie, where it's like, it's a very wholesome movie. It's about, at the core of it, it's about family, which they make a joke about with the Fast and Furious reference. But at its core, Shazam is a family movie. It's about the family. It has that 80s, 90s charm, but with a bigger budget. Zachary Levi, I don't know how. Whoever casted Zachary Levi as Shazam, you made the right choice, because Zachary Levi this is a compliment. He is literally a kid in like a middle-aged body. He just is. Like, if you've seen him, like, he's a very passionate guy. He still loves the stuff that he loved as a kid. Most adults probably, maybe not the case, but Zachary Levi, he still maintained his love for video games and movies, acting to this day, and you can tell that side of him shines through in this role. And honestly, it doesn't even feel like Zachary Levi is acting. It just feels like he's just being himself, which I honestly have no problem with. I know a lot of people in the first Shazam didn't like the fact that Billy, when he was Shazam, was, I guess, more expressive. But if you ask me, I think that it makes sense, you know, because Billy lives a pretty shitty life. But when he becomes Shazam, he is this god who wouldn't be happy if they had the superpowers of Superman. Like, just by saying a word, they can turn into a superhero. I'd be much more happier than I am in my regular, everyday body, you know. But honestly, the Shazam trailer was pretty good. Box office-wise, I don't know how well it's going to do. It's going to go up against Avatar. And to be honest with you, I think Shazam made about $330 million, which isn't bad. It's not bad at all. And it did that without any it did have competition. It had Captain Marvel, which Marvel fans haven't exactly liked, but because it came out during that Infinity Saga period, of course it was going to make a bunch of money. And then it also came out around the same period of time as Endgame. Now this time it's going up against Avatar, which made $1 billion last time it was in theaters, and it'll probably hit $1 billion, if not surpass that, or maybe just a little bit less. But overall, I like Shazam. I love the first one. It's in my top 4 DC movies. Did you guys like the first Shazam movie? If you didn't, let me know. Next up, we have Black Adam. Black Adam, this one's probably the shortest segment of the video. We didn't get any. We got a teaser, or we got a short trailer, about a minute trailer that gives us everything that we kind of already know. We got some new footage. We got blue balled. DC fans got blue balled. I didn't buy into the fact that Henry Cavill was going to show up, because I just had to lower my expectations, because I just didn't think that was going to happen. And it didn't happen, which is not surprising. I think Warner Brothers is done, but I'm pretty sure Discovery owns DC now. So maybe Henry Cavill will come back in the future, but I do not expect Henry Cavill to be in this movie. But maybe if there are future Shazam Black Adam movies, I think it's not high chance, but I think that there is a possibility that we could get a movie during that period of time. Let's move on to Marvel. I'm going to make a whole different video about which projects from phase 4 to 6 that I'm anticipating the most. But as of right now, I'm just going to say this. For anyone that thought Marvel didn't have a plan or structure, I already disagreed with that before the panel. But after that panel of all the stuff that we got, it's ridiculous. You know, I had a video about Daredevil where it was just pretty much, I didn't say anything groundbreaking, but I was pretty excited for it. But I go to my comment section for that video, and a lot of people were very concerned. And to be honest with you, I haven't seen the Daredevil show, so I can't say whether or not it was great. But from what I've been hearing from Marvel fans, it's amazing. And a lot of people are scared. It's not even just the people in my comments. Like Jeremy Johns, if you watch him, he even had a video, I think, saying he was concerned. And I think those concerns are reasonable, because one of Marvel's biggest issues is the fact that it is a Disney product, which means how far are they willing to go when it comes to their R rating TVMA. Obviously, we got Marvel Zombies. Deadpool is, I'm guessing, going to come out in Phase 5 or 6. How violent and bloody are those movies going to be? I don't know. Or, I mean, the Daredevil show is going to be a show. It's a show. It's not a movie. But how far are they willing to put it? Because for what I've been hearing from the fans, they're not really, Daredevil fans at least, they're not really excited about this. There's some people that are excited for this, but there's a lot of people that are very, I don't know if this is going to be good. I do like that it's going to be 18 episodes. I'm glad that this is going to be like the first Marvel show that really breaks the formula. And I said in my comment that it's going to come down to how much they let the creators of Daredevil, of that show, do what they want. And hopefully there's not too many interferences. I don't know. We'll see. I know Daredevil is going to be in She-Hulk, and to be honest with you, I did not care about She-Hulk. But after I saw Daredevil and She-Hulk, I might have to give it a watch. Daredevil fans, if you're watching this, do you agree with me? Do you not agree with me? Let me know. There's a whole bunch of stuff that I could talk about, but I'm going to talk about that in my top 5 prediction or top 5 anticipated Marvel Phase 4 to 6 projects. But what I will say overall, I think Marvel brought their A game, and the fact that we didn't even get barely anything for Phase 6 except the Avengers movies and Fantastic Four, which is a big deal. But they didn't even reveal the rest of those movies, which I'm guessing will probably be at D23. So Marvel fans, DC fans, how did you feel about this Comic-Con? Was it lukewarm? Are you excited? Are you not excited? Let me know in the comments. But those are my overall thoughts on this topic. And I will do a top 5 anticipated Marvel projects sometime. Those are my thoughts on that.